Hi! After a few requests, I thought it would be useful for me to talk about what I actually study and the university I went to. I think I'll split the video in two parts since there's quite a bit to talk about. A bit of background, I actually did my bachelor in industrial design and then went on to doing the master in service design at Politecnico di Milano, Department of Polydesign. I will talk about the master in this video since I feel like there's already a lot of information on the internet about the industrial design course and many students who made thorough videos on it. So let's start from the beginning. What do you need to get accepted? How much it costs? Etc. etc. As I said, the Master in Service Design is a 1.5-year course. It differs though from the 2 years course, which is Product Service System Design from Politecnico di Milano as well, which is the normal 2 years master which we do in Italy. From now on, I'll refer to the master, which I did, the Service Design Master, as the Specializing Master. Whereas the Product Service System Design Master, the 2-year one, I'm gonna be calling it PSSD. So first of all, the tuition fees for the Specializing Master are 15,000 for the whole duration of the 1.5 years, since it's a private program. While the Product Service System, PSSD course, is roughly just taxes, which depend on how much you earn or your family earns, but it's around 3,000 a year. So basically, if we want to compare the two price ranges, we would have a difference of roughly 9,000 euros between the Specializing Master and PSSD. The Specializing Master accepts 30 people, while the Product Service System course accepts 80 people each year. While 80 places seem a lot, there are many places who are reserved for Chinese students or students who are coming directly from another degree within Politecnico di Milano. For an Italian student, the average mark you would need to get into the Product Service System course would be around 28. It's a little bit lower if you're from within Politecnico di Milano University and you're going from a bachelor to the master. They also take into consideration your portfolio and your additional working experience. The Specializing Master though has a little bit of a different criteria or acceptance because mainly international students apply and then participate to it. I believe that there is no required average degree nor reserved spaces to any specific category of students. The selection process is roughly the same, but in the Specializing Master you also have an interview in English where they ask you why you want to study there and to talk a bit about yourself. Remember that the majority of students studying with you will be international students. So you're not gonna be talking in Italian nor in English with Italian people. When I started it 1.5 years ago, I started in October with online lectures that went on until January. Then we started in-person lessons. Mind you, we were the first edition to go back to class after COVID in person, so since I finished, there might be some slight differences on how the lessons are conducted. During the online lessons, we could also follow master classes, which were open lessons or lectures, free of charge for us students, but taken by professionals in different fields. So there would be many paying participants in addition to us. So then, as I was saying, the actual in-person lessons started in January. The lessons were divided into 3 modules. We had lectures, pills, and workshops. Lectures were unmarked modules from 1 to 3 days long, always with a different professor, which were more frequent at the beginning of the master and then started to fade out and completely stopped in April in order to give more space to hands-on experience and workshops. Some topics included, for example, data visualization.
Hai fatto?
No, quasi.
Ok, ho vinto io la scommessa.
ti è passato?
Non so.
Allora! And service design basics and tools. They were both front-facing lectures and interactive, since they would also ask us to work in groups to complete tasks. Normally, the morning would be dedicated to teaching and the afternoon to learning or experiencing. PILs, on the other hand, were marked modules, each with the duration of 3-4 days, each module with a different professor, and we would also be marked on the final output of the project we were assigned to. Similarly to lectures, the morning would be mainly focused on teaching and theoretical learning, while in the afternoon we were assigned a task or a project. In this case, since we were graded, we were closely followed by the professor, and at the end of the module we were asked to present our project in front of the whole class. The grades we were given for the PILS project weighted around 30% on the final grade, which we were given at the end of the master. Then we had workshops, which alongside the internship were the most important part of the specializing master, but I'm gonna talk about it in the next video, since I think it's the most important part and it needs to have a dedicated video to it. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!